I'm Melissa.
Hi, I'm Jillian.
Hi, I'm David.
And together we're DISventures. I have several medical conditions that limit my mobility. I call myself an ambulatory wheelchair user. I use a wheelchair or a mobility scooter anytime I'm outside the house in order to get around. I like to say that we're a disability lifestyle and travel.
We do videos on theme parks, cruise ships, and other places that we visit.
So come with us on our next adventure. So we got to New Orleans the day before our cruise, and we were there in time for a Mardi Gras parade, the Druids and the Knicks. So we decided to go check out, our hotel was right in the French Quarter. So we decided to go check out Bourbon Street and find a place to have dinner. There were several people throwing out beads. I caught some, David caught some, Jillian caught some. And you didn't have to flash anybody or anything. Chime in whenever you want to, guys. So, although I did get assaulted by a shop girl, I highly recommend if they come anywhere near you, you go run the other direction.
Walking. Don't let them stop you.
Just tell them no thank you and keep going.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with a polite way to say no thank you, and by that time she had already shoved it down my face. And here comes our dinner stuff. What do you say this was?
These, I believe, are the canned clams.
They're good. Ready? Good. Shrimp, right?
This is where she's going to say something like, I'm going to say it. It's not as good as Steve's.
So for dinner we got the Taste of New Orleans, which was gumbo, etouffee, and red beans and rice with andouille sausage. And then we got the fried seafood platter and then added on the crab cakes. So my favorite part was the crab cakes. I really liked the crab cakes. They were moist and really had a lot of crab in them. A little bit spicy for what I like, but my favorite part was the crab cakes. What about you guys?
The gumbo was really good along with the etouffee. The andouille sausage was pretty spicy, so I had a bite of it. I think Mom had a bite of it, and then Dad finished off the rest of it.
I had a bite of everything and tried everything. Even stuff I don't like the oysters. I've never liked oysters. I even tried one. I've never had them fried, though.
I think I had one, but I don't remember. I know I had gumbo and etouffee and red beans and rice and some of the fried platter, but I really don't remember what I had.
What was your favorite?
Oh, I really like the andouille sausage. The rest of it was pretty standard. I wouldn't say it stood out in any way, shape, or form, because it's it was fairly standard Cajun food. And
a fried seafood platter.
Right.
There's not much you can do with that, I get, but the other stuff was a little bit spicier than what I can handle with my stomach issues, so I didn't eat very much of it, but it was all still pretty good. And then we went down for the Knicks and the Druids and then the Knicks parade. I thought, so it was pretty crowded, which I guess they were, from everyone I had talked to, because of COVID light parade last year and then no parade the year before. Like, Mardi Gras was a huge deal this year, so there was a ton of people down there. What was your favorite part of the parade? Did you have any that you liked? Any of the parade entries that stood out to you? Or
there was one that I really liked. I cannot for the life of me remember what it was, like the name of it, but it was like the like princess one.
Oh, I think that was part of the next parade. Yeah, and
you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the one that was all like pink and it had all the girls in the princessy dresses.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
The next one was smaller than the Druids one. And even the Druids one was smaller than I had seen on years past, so I'm thinking they were having... I also heard some talk, because I was standing right by the first aid tent, that they had a lot of parade entries that didn't show up, that were supposed to be there. So...
Yeah, you could see that in the fact that there was tractors that came through with
nothing.
They had a number, but there was nothing attached to them. They were just driving through.
Or there was like no like name. Cause some of them would have like a number and then like a name on the same.
And then there was a lot of space, just like in between a lot of the people.
Although I will say, all the dance teams that were in it were really good. Were really good.
Yeah. They were, and not all of them were from the local area. I saw some with signs saying they were from different parts of the United States. So, but a lot of them were local to New Orleans. Also, one thing that really stood out for me being in New Orleans is you could see all the damage, like on the buildings, on the different buildings from the hurricanes and the floods and everything. Still.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Well, there was from our hotel room, we could see a building that had shifted off of its foundation and slid into another building, which some of the alleyways that go in between the buildings, they're only 5-6 feet. That's it. That's all the wider they are.
Yeah.
So it's just enough room for like one, maybe two people to walk through there, and that's it.
And we definitely. Like, we're very careful, stayed out of different areas, but at the end of these two parades, Jillian and I went back to the hotel room, but David went back out because he wanted to see the craziness. So what did you notice from all the craziness after all the parades and stuff for Mardi Gras?
Well, I saw 3 different fights, and...
Didn't you flash people to get beads?
I did. I did show my boobies to get some beads. But
now I did not have to, but apparently he did.
And apparently it is like a real thing for fat guys to do that. So because I saw a lot of guys doing that. But I did keep to the safety precautions that I was given, which is don't go down any alleys, stay on the main streets and such. So
stay in well lit areas.
Not everywhere was well lit that was on the streets, so
there
you can't necessarily.
There isn't a lot of lighting down there other than like the neon signs, so it's not like super well lit.
Well, the city had brought in some carts that had
with lighting. We saw that.
The generator carts with the lights on the top.
Mm-hmm.
They did bring in some of that, but mostly, for the most part, I would say most of the people were just having a good time and not doing anything too ridiculous. People weren't like assaulting each other or anything like that, even though there was 3 fights that I did see. But talking to somebody who lived there, they were saying that if I only saw 3 fights, being there for 6 hours on Bourbon Street, then I really didn't see a whole lot. So they said it can get pretty crazy on there with that type of stuff.
We did catch a lot of beads. I caught some popcorn. We caught some
Mom got a
coins. And so I'm going to do a giveaway of a couple of the coins that we got on this video. So, all right. So comment, throw me something, man, and you'll be entered to win. We'll have this up for a week. And good luck. Thanks so much for watching. Have a magical day.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video or go live.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Pinterest.
You can support us on our Patreon. We have tiers starting at $1 per month.
Thank you for all your support. If you want to see more, click the video in your right-hand corner.